We're at the Waxhaw Baptist Church Cemetery, and I'm trying to locate my grandfather's grave. I think I've located one of them. I still got some things. Here's some rules and stuff like that you got to go by. And but it's saying if you want to make a donation for the upkeep of the cemetery, you can donate here. So I'm thinking of doing that. I do have family from my great-grandparents here, but we got to find his gravestone. It didn't disappear, so it's got to be here somewhere. Did we look at the one out at the top of that hill up there?
I don't think so.
We might have to, because we didn't drive an hour for nothing. It's got to be here. It didn't disappear. Graves don't disappear now, I'm telling you. No. And it said that he's here, and if he's dead, he's still here.
Baker. Got a little push up. Look, 2 push ups.
So we're gonna find him. He's at one of these graves. We'll go see the Godfreys, and I'm actually related to the Helms, stuff like that. You see a lot of Helms, you see a lot of Godfreys out here, like right there. That's a Helms. That's a Godfrey. So we're gonna look at these for a second as we pass them by here. Robert Lewis, Godfrey, Violet, Roy Lee, Elizabeth C. So there's Martin James, there's James Ray Godfrey. I believe that's one of my grandfathers. All right, now see, we got Hazel, Kay, Edward Tick Godfrey. I believe he's one of my relatives. I've seen him on my DNA. I don't know what he was to me, but he died in 2021. Let's see. I don't see it as of right yet, but we're gonna have to go down here and we can see who's who and see if we can comb the cemetery and maybe find it. The Bigham, I'm related to them as well. They're on my DNA. We just got to keep looking, see if we can run into them. That right there is the same thing we looked at before, so we're not going to do that again. Kings, I'm related to them. Now, the wife to the one we're looking for, he was married to a king. So that's who we're looking for. I don't really remember seeing Murray on there, but we can look, see what we can find. One of these, it's not marked, so I'm not sure which one it is or where it's at. But it looked like that though. But we're gonna just look at a few. We're gonna try to find at least the 2 we came looking for. I'm not that I know of. I'm probably not related to these. Jay Wayne. I'm not sure. No, we're gonna have to kind of comb it in order to find it, which I don't know where it could be.
Did you say something about the Myers, Dad?
No. Yeah. I'm related to the Myers. I kid myself, Michael Myers, but you know, not the same one. Also, I'm related to the Kaiser. So now we know where that come from. It come from my grandfather's side. Henry Warren Godfrey. Got Ernest Heath Kaiser. Got Norwood Dixon. I remember seeing that too, but I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna do it. Here's one right here. I don't think I'm related to that one. I'm trying not to step on people here. It's kind of hard. You don't know where to step too much, but we're gonna have to search them in order to find the one we're looking. So you can't skip through them. You're gonna miss it. You're gonna have to go one by one. It kind of sucks. She's sitting in the car, but hey. So far, these are not it. So we're gonna cut over here, see what we can find. All right, so we're gonna see if we can find what we're looking for here. I did see Barker on my thing, but I can't say this is the same set. But I am sure about the Godfreys because this is the church that we were one of the first members of, and back in the 1800s. And so I believe one of these is it. I'm not sure, but I think I've actually spotted the one I'm looking for. Check that one to make sure though. But I think that could be it because I remember Mary Carter. I remember Mary Carter on there. Henry Wills. Okay, there's another Carter. Because the Godfrey we're looking for was married to a Carter. And so... Now, he was married to a Carter. His wife was a Carter.
It says S.M. Carter.
That one.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure, but we're in a close vicinity. I just don't know exactly which one it is, but there's not been so many out here. One of them's got to be it. I mean, and we've done checked a lot of them, and this don't go but so far down. I mean, unless there's more about a church down there. I don't think so. But this video was made for someone who might not could take the drive, and maybe look at some things. I'm related to the Chapmans, okay? Also related to the Gordons. I just didn't know how, and I guess it explains it kind of. So there's one of the, and that's for a Gordon. Now, actually, she was married to a king, not a Carter. So I could possibly be related to this one as well. All right, so we're gonna look and see. We're on the right track. It's just these are a lot of graves to go through. But I want to get and see if I could find it before we leave. It's really hot, so I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as possible. I don't want to miss anything, so I want to kind of at least try to get who I came to look for here. And I'm not sure. I don't know if that one was checked. Was that checked?
Yeah, I think that one.
I think that's it. I think. It looks like it. It looks like the picture now. We don't know if that's it. I don't think that's it. But it's got to be in this vicinity because it says it's here. Going up where?
Right there.
You're welcome to check it again. It would say at the bottom of the... It looks just like that one though.
Right now.
Yeah, that's why I thought that was it. A lot of them would probably be in here. Like I believe that's on there. Okay, I gotta back out. We're gonna kind of go over top of that so we don't stand on his grave. That's disrespectful. I found it, y'all. All right, this is my grandfather. This is my grandfather. It says JJ Godfrey, but I believe in this is it because it shows a picture, and it does have Godfrey at the bottom. And so this is it. It's pretty old, so it's kind of not in its best shape. It's even kind of coming up out of the ground a little bit. So check it out. All right, reason we didn't think it was this because it said JJ Godfrey, but if you look at the marker, which I can't do and be on the video at the same time, it says Godfrey. Okay, same thing it says on the
Nancy.
It says Nancy, Nancy, wife of JJ Godfrey. I believe this is it. I'm not
There's the mother, there's the father.
I'm not 100%, but I think this is correct. But we're going to do the mother. This is the mother and the father here as well.
Right here.
See, there's the mother,
Weezer,
and there's the father.
and Alice Godfrey.
And here's the one of the ones I think either he's the one that wrote the book, the reason that I came here today, or he's the one. I'm related to them as well, but one of them is just a historian, so we might be related to him too. So I don't know how that works. So I'm not gonna lie to you, but that right there, I believe, is my great-grandfather's grave. So this is the area of where my family was buried. And you notice that grave is really old. This one's from 1843 to 1910, y'all. Wife of JJ Godfrey. Okay, we are at the Waxhaw Baptist Church. So, and I believe this is it because Alan Howe, I'm actually related to them in two different sets of Howes, obviously. Son of Carrie Godfrey. So we don't know. I have to go back and check my history. Maybe watch this again. It's going on YouTube. Maybe in case I maybe missed someone. Maybe if it tags along on my DNA, I'd be able to, you know, see how to place it and stuff like that. I really don't know about the Hancock because I can't remember if that's on there. But we're gonna look at this and then Perry, so we'll get a little closer, and then we'll look over here and we'll see the Kings because I know they're on my DNA. And I'm related to Crows, but I haven't got that far. Martha, a wife of J.W. Godfrey, 1855 and 1919. So there's that one. Like I said, when we first came, I know I'm more than likely related to them, because I've got them on my DNA. That might be my grandfather. He was Henry Warren Folk, or he's related to them some type of way. I remember seeing him there, but Henry is also one of my grandfather's names, and I'm trying to locate his gravestone before we leave. So this could be it, it couldn't be it. So I'm going through them and checking them. We'll go through the Kings. And y'all, it's about 96 degrees, so I'm kind of hot. It really doesn't have any names on there, but Alice Godfrey King, which I believe they married into the Godfrey family. That's a King. That's Carrie B. King and Lewis S. King. Carrie B. died February 22nd, 1888. She was born and she died April 6, 1968. Lewis S., August 21st, 1892 was when she was born, when he was born. April 14th, 1967 is when he passed away. All right, I don't know how far these are going up. I'm related to Chapmans. I'm not going to go that far. We're going to stick to the Gordon family and a little bit of the Chapmans and the Kaisers and stuff like that. Now, he's a Gordon, and he is a very important Gordon because he served in our U.S. Army. Korea Army. U.S. Army Korea. He died the same year my grandfather died in 1995. He was born June 4th, 1926. Thank you for your services, sir. So I like to see it say that even when I go to Walmart. I like to tell them thank you for their services, even if I don't know them, because they actually was able to, you know, fight for you, and even though when you couldn't fight for yourself, they were able to step in. So I give them their most honorable respect, and it was an honor for me to be able to be here today, to be amongst family. I would like to find see, some of these you won't even be able to see because they really don't have the marker names. So it could be any one of these. It could be one of my grandfathers. So so like this one right here, you don't really have anything, you know, written on it. It could be one of these. So we won't know. You won't know. But we can look and see the ones we may know and call it a day. But that one I was telling you about, I believe that was my grandfather's, but I don't know. What's on front of that one? He can't do anything. My family's buried here. What's he gonna do? Tell me I can't visit my family? Because this church was started from my family. You know, that could be a lawsuit. That was on there, but I'm not sure. I remember them being on there, but I can't tell you exactly how I'm related to them. So I'll have to kind of look up later. Like I said, the Bigham. So I can't really tell you like anything about them. I don't know. I'm still researching my tree. But we're still gonna look. Looks like the cops have showed up, but if they do come over here, all I gotta do is tell them that my family helped start this church. Half of this graveyard is my family. Like Winchester, I saw that, but I know I'm related to Carter's. I know I'm related to Godfrey's. And I know that one had to be who we were looking for, but there's another one we're missing and I can't find it. I might have to go with my DNA so we can look at it, so we might have to stop it. But
hard.
I don't know if we passed that one or not, but I'm gonna search it and then I'm gonna go back and look and see what we can find. Now that's, exactly. Perkins. I saw that one earlier. I know I'm related to the Perkins. Just trying to figure out how, and that's one of the reasons we come here today, to visit graves. And back in the day, I guess they loved the name Henry. So, and it's a good day to come. Oh, there it is, y'all. That's what we're looking for. We found it. Okay? This is my relatives. This is the right Godfrey we were looking for, okay? This is my grandfather. This is my great-great-grandfather. This is his wife, Rebecca King. So the one I told you over there, I'm not sure, but this one's for sure.
So this house, we know what's that.
Because it's got that on top. It's got that thing on top and the thing too.
Yeah, that.
And